Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Midheaven, and Venus individuals for the sign of Libra. You guys are last but not least, okay? That energy is also coming up here in your spread. Let's get into it because my camera is about to die. I usually go on a spiel, but for the sake of time, I do want to get you guys this video out, right? So first, signifying energy coming into the mid-month, what came out was the Temperance card. And this is the new Fountain Tarot deck that I'm using, okay? Now what's crossing you guys at this time, you have the Ace of Coins or Ace of Pentacles, okay? What's real about the situation, you have the Four of Coins in reverse. What's wrong about the situation, you also have the Lover's card in reverse, okay? Where you need more information, what came up was the Six of Wands energy. Such beautiful illustrations. I still can't get over these cards. But okay, let me focus. By the end of the month, where you will find yourself energetically, or what you can do to overcome these energies or situations, you guys have the Temperance card that came up. You guys were the only sign that had the Lover's card come up in the spread this go round for the mid-monthlies. However, yours is in reverse. Why is love in reverse? Why is it turned upside down? Are you guys being selfish? Are you guys withholding information? Are you guys penny pinching, right? You're not fully investing into a relationship at this time. If this is not your energy, this can be somebody you're dealing with. As far as power players, you might be dealing with a Gemini, whose reading I just did, and there was like some conflict going on there, you know. But if not, Sagittarius is also on the table for you guys, or earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, okay? Only you guys know. But again, if this is not anybody in your external environment, this can be somebody or your own energy, right, that you're having to work through with this Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Coins. Again, it's that sense of you are last but not least, you know, the last shall be first. And it's like you guys have maybe been overlooked as far as matters of the heart are concerned, or that's how you have felt for a while. But that's kind of what's wrong about the situation. Don't take rejection as something, meaning that there is something wrong with you on an individual level. In certain circumstances or scenarios, right, it's case by case. That might be what is needing to be worked on. Like you need to develop more of who you are, like your own self-identity, what it is that you value, what your morals are, what it is that you're really looking for in a partner. Again, Libra, because you guys are the type of people that need to find your complement, right? So in looking for your other half, you really have to know who you are and be okay with who you are. Have that confidence within yourself. So take rejection as redirection. If this is in matters of the heart and you not finding that person that you want to share your life with, in essence, right? Because the color green just makes me think about life in general. So if you are having a hard time with finding that right person, take the rejection of these circumstances or experiences as redirection. They're not supposed to be people that are in your life for a lifetime, you know, very seasonal people, which you can also get with all of these colors here. Okay, they were only here to teach you something, to show you something, something that you might need to implement again within yourself, or to just show you something that you don't care for. You don't need somebody that's not going to spend quality time with you, you know, if that is your love language. You don't need somebody that's going to be rude to you, not speak kindly to you, you know, not be affectionate if your love language is more about touch, you know, and intimacy. You don't need to partner with somebody that's going to have you feeling like there is some type of lack, or just leaving you feeling dissatisfied in life, okay? Maybe you guys need to change the direction as far as like your career path is concerned and where you're going in life, and that might be why your love life is also like a bit tense at this time. You know what I'm saying? Everything kind of bleeds into the other if you are not fully balanced within, right? You guys are all about being as harmonious as you can potentially be in all aspects, but there is something that is imbalanced here. Okay, now as far as like where you need more information with the Six of Wands, this is the sixth house that talks about quality over quantity. So have some of you guys just been a little bit too greedy as far as money is concerned? That's something that you might need to look at. If some of you guys have been taking on these dead-end jobs knowing that you're meant to do more, which is also what the sixth house talks about, then you're needing to look into that. You know, stop sacrificing yourself, or more so just like stop hurting yourself by doing that, by being in places where you're tolerated but that aren't a match to your purpose and what you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have to pay a bill, I understand that sometimes you have to do what you have to do before you can do what you want to do, but you should be finding jobs that can teach you, again, the skills that you need for the work that you're trying to be doing, that you're trying to do. So if you know that you are meant to be an author, you need to be working for a newspaper, or you need to be writing blogs for somebody. You know, you need to be focusing more on improving those skills so that you can be better at what it is that you're trying to do when you're an author, or just being able to be more relatable in your writing. You know what I'm saying? Have that expansive vocabulary, right? When you write. If you are more like technical, then you need to be working for Google, you know what I'm saying? Or some type of tech savvy job where they are open to also training you. But you shouldn't be just in customer service if you know that what you're supposed to be doing is building robots. You know what I'm saying? Why would you work in retail when you're supposed to be working in telecommunications or in like computer graphics or doing something with that? So find things that are more in alignment with who you are here with this Six of Wands energy, okay? If you guys have been struggling with power and being the center of attention because you like to be modest, then that's something here that needs to be looked at and revised here in the six. Stop being too modest. You can be too humble, right? And miss opportunities in that way. You should be proud of the work that you do. You should be proud of your personal characteristics, right? And what you bring to the table. So don't be afraid to look at those people that you might look up to that are in the public eye and seeing how they deal with being in the public eye, right? It's all about how you handle power once it's given to you. So maybe some of you guys may have to be dealing with that now because you haven't been as responsible as you were supposed to be with the power that you were potentially given, with opportunities that were given to you by the universe, okay? And nothing wrong with that. Sorry if I triggered you because I feel like somebody was like, damn. But, I mean, hey, it's all lessons, right? It's all something that you can learn from all the time. So don't get down on yourself. You can always correct your wrongdoings. But it has to be something that is like a choice, right? We all have free will. So you can choose to disregard what I'm saying. But be careful if you're doing that with other people, disregarding the way that they are trying to communicate to you and or trying to spend time and or again relate with you with this Four of Coins here. Don't be stuck up and don't be so set in your ways as far as behavior is concerned. You have to be open to meeting people where they are, okay? And I'm definitely getting that with this Lover's card in reverse. Even if it's not a romantic love, this can be business relationships with people. This can be familial relationships, just people that have like a heavy influence on your life, or that you will be spending the most time with over the course of your life, right? So by the end of the month, where you will find yourself, or what you can do at the very least, is just be a little bit more patient with yourself and others, more compassionate with yourself, and extending that lightheartedness to others, regaining your balance, right? Taking a spiritual bath, cleansing yourself of any impurities through a spiritual bath. If not, standing outside in the rain. It's so cliche, kissing in the rain, whatever you feel like you have to do with the rain dance if you must, or if you just have to cry to let out any bottled up emotions, okay? Let it all come out now. observe your emotions more. I'm also getting that with the Temperance card. Observe the emotions of others, have more emotional intelligence, but at the very least, you do have to forgive yourself for any mistakes that you have made in your life or over the course of this past year especially, and forgive those for the mistakes that they have made. We're human, okay? We will fall short. Some people will give in to carnal desires. Some people are like, if not lust, it's usually like greed, or it's envy. Like, everybody has their own demons that they're battling with. So it's just understanding that and saving space for people when they mess up, yourself especially, but also learning like what you just won't tolerate and what won't be acceptable for you, and really establishing those healthy boundaries moving forward so that everybody is on the same page. Or if you know that it's something that they just aren't in alignment with, like in the event that a relationship is going sour because one person, and I don't know why this is coming to mind, but one person is more polyamorous or is more interested in dating multiple people and having an open relationship, but one is more conservative and more traditional in that aspect. So it's like, okay, I understand that we may no longer be able to be in a romantic partnership, but can we coexist and still be there for each other as friends, you know? Redefining again what those boundaries are. Don't give in to something that is not going to be of your highest good just because you want to hold on to somebody that you might deeply care about, because we are in Scorpio season, and so it's shedding those layers and getting rid of those extra pounds, namely people that no longer mean us any good. And that's also what Venus in Venus in Scorpio retrograde was here to teach us, people coming back from the past, just so that we can release them with peace and having closure. You know what I'm saying? Understanding like, yeah, this just isn't a match for me, right? We're not compatible at this stage of our life, right? What I'm doing is not compatible with me at this stage in my life, and being okay with that, right? So that you can open yourself up to the things that you do actually need more than you actually may want, you know? It's having that balance, that type of balance. So I feel like you guys are definitely regaining that. And some of you guys are just coming to a point where you understand that now is the time for you to really be serious about companionship. Maybe you haven't been in the past, right? You wanted to kind of play along and play some games, you know? Here with this Four of Coins in reverse, as far as matters of the heart is concerned. And that's been a blockage for you. So by the end of the month, the energy is there for you to open yourself up, your heart space up, to invite in more fulfilling love, to be more intimate or have those deeper connections with people, right? If you feel like you've had a lack of that. But again, don't go searching for something without knowing that you are already complete within yourself, right? You don't need anybody else. It's just nice for them to, again, add or complement you and who you are and what you already bring to the table. Okay, so that's what's coming up for you guys. I was able to get it out before the video shut off. Look at that, yo. But yeah, just again, be sweet to yourself and forgive yourself and forgive others so that you can move on and accumulate all of the good things that are coming in with this Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. Okay, all about expansion here. So I don't want you to miss out on it by hanging on to something that is proven to be no more than like a totem for you. It's like an accessory piece. You don't necessarily need it. You never use it. You never wear it, right? You don't appreciate it. Them, him, her. So just let it go, you know? It served its purpose. It did what it was supposed to do here with this Four of Coins and this Ace of Coins energy. All right, as far as your chakras are concerned, your your solar plexus and your sacral chakra need to be worked on this month, as well as your third eye and crown chakra. Always heed your own personal intuition, okay? And then just check in with your heart throughout the remainder of this month. But if what I said did resonate for you guys, give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more.